So just yesterday, I launched a video and made a video, scheduled it, launched it yesterday. By the time this video comes out, about kids' addiction to social media and how Meta was paying out a $16.68 billion to to the DOJ to kind of settle this all. And there we go. I think, that's good. But now they have climbed up to a historic high. Eight, $18 billion to deal with kids' addictiveness on Facebook, Instagram, really in social media in general, but it's really just because it's Meta paying them out is really more on the Meta accounts. But we have this from The Hill. Meta reaches $18 billion deal on kids' use of Facebook, Instagram. There are four takeaways that The Hill has gone through. We'll might go through all four. We'll see. A landmark settlement between Meta and attorneys generals across the country will see the technology giant pay more than $18 billion to states, but also roll out several changes to better protect kids and teens on its Facebook and Instagram platforms. The settlement proposal, which awaits a judge approval, will end the high profile trial in California, but it will alter kids, teens, and experiences with Meta and potentially other platforms for at least the next decade. It builds upon years of pressure on Meta to better prevent children and teens from experiencing negative mental and physical consequences caused by the app's designs. There are four takeaways on a monumentous day in the tech world. First one, Meta gets out of the legal fight. The next one, what will change on Meta's platforms? The deal could have implications for other social media companies. That means they're going to have to fall in line, and Meta's deal allows it to position itself ahead of everybody else. So, with Meta getting out of the legal fight, the settlement announced Wednesday effectively ends the trial in California centered on allegations the Instagram and Facebook parent company knowingly designed its platforms to keep minor users addicted and misled to the public about the app's risks. The lawsuit was first filed in 2023 by a group of 29 state attorneys generals, but the settlement expanded to 47 U.S. states, 3 territories, and the District of Columbia after Meta said it approached nearly every state to collaborate on a safety framework. The settlement includes a monetary payment of up to $17 billion dispersed to the states over the next decade. The money will go to state efforts to prevent or reduce mental health or other harms associated with social media use. Several state attorneys estimated how much their state could receive from the payout, with California Attorney General Rob Bonta stating that between 1.5 billion and 2.1 billion for the state. Separately, Meta will pay Texas more than $1 billion over similar allegations, bringing the company's total sum to just more than $18 billion. The states argued in court that Meta designed and implemented harmful features that encourage excessive use of Facebook and Instagram by teens and younger children. They alleged Meta also misled the public about the mental and physical health risk associated with its apps and routinely collected the data of users younger than 13 without parental consent. The trial lasted just a week and was expected to feature testimony from Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg. While the CEO will not testify, the California court did hear from the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, on Tuesday. Just a day before this settlement, Missouri told the court Meta introduced a take a break pop up feature on Instagram in 2021 to help teens control their time spent on the app, but it had lower uptake than the executive hoped. As for the two states not included in the settlement, New Mexico already fought Meta in court and won last March. The company was ordered to pay the state $567 million. In Florida, Attorney General James Uthmeier said the payout was peanuts compared to Meta's alleged harms and vowed to see them at trial. Now, what will change on the platforms? While the payment is a small part of Meta's revenue last year of $201 billion, the biggest implications lie in the platform changes that are poised to significantly influence younger experiences on Instagram and Facebook. Meta said it hopes the changes create a national framework for other social media firms to agree on. Under the settlement, the company will set a default deadly time limit of 2 hours for users under 18 that can only be lifted by a parent. If other social media firms agree to similar terms, the daily time limit will drop to 1 hour. The company will also institute a nighttime block between midnight and 6 a.m. for users under 18, like the daily limit that will only be lifted by a parent. And should other social media firms agree, the nighttime block will change to cover the hours of 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. That's a good one. That is a good one. Now, watch out for the parents because there are some parents that are not really paying attention and just lets the kids do whatever. But this is a good one. This is a good time. I think 10. Well, honestly, it should be 8 p.m. to 9 a.m. That's my take. 8 p.m. to 9 a.m. No, no social media. Notification for users under 18 will also be blocked from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. and during the school day, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. From August 15th to June 15th, Bonner's office said. No, make it infinitely until they turn 18. Well, no, until they're out of school. That's what I said. Until they are out of school, high school, really. They don't need any type of notifications. Teen users will also receive prompts every 15 minutes they continuously spend on Facebook or Instagram, along with prompts when daily usage hits 60 minutes or 90 minutes. Minors will also no longer be able to see the number of likes and reactions on both their own and others' posts by default, while cosmetic surgery and extreme makeup filters will be disabled. Meta, thank Jesus, disable all of that. Delete all the old filters and disable it forever, because there's a lot of guys on there be searching for their next, how do I call it, their um how do I call this, their next nighttime fun, we'll call it that. And those filters grossly overestimate the girls features, especially if they're young. They make them look older. We don't need that. That's already confusing as is. No, stop it altogether. Now, minors will also no longer be able to see the number of likes. Okay, I already saw that. Meta currently allows users 13 and older, but said Wednesday it will invest in stronger age assurance technology to detect users who may lie about being under 18 and remove users under 13. Yes, yes. Teens will also be able to choose a non algorithmic feed as a default rather than the typical personalized feeds that are generated by users' activity on the platform. The majority of the terms are required to remain in the place for 10 years, though the time and night limitations will start with a 5-year commitment, according to Meta. Should other tech firms sign the agreement, it will extend this commitment to 10 years. This features build upon the Teen Account Program, which was rolled out in 2024 for all users under 18. Existing features include age-appropriate content restrictions and defaulted private accounts. The deal could have implications for other social media companies. Now, I'm just going to sum this up right here. Oh, I'm not even reading from the article. Yo, that's crazy. I'm not even showing it. That's wild. But anyway, I'm just going to sum up this next section. The deal could have implications for other social media companies. Yes, it can, as in they will need to follow a line to actually want to, you know, be in lockstep. They'll need to follow along because let's see. So the way how I'm seeing it, the way how I'm looking at it right now, personally, I want all social media platforms to do exactly this 100%. They need to do this every single platform because then I know on the iPhone there are parental controls that you can have that will disable the app store from them buying it, or they will need to like set up passwords and stuff. I say 100% make sure it's not doing it, right? Um, It's that especially goes for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. They those really they really need those time limits in the app by default. And honestly, that it should not be overridden at all. No, it shouldn't be overridden. They get that time. Once they exceed that time, done for the day. And I feel like they need also a weekly time limit as well. That's what they need to add as well. But onto this, it should real it this should if the other platforms do this, it really will. I would say be more. It'll help them convince parents to let their kids have a social media account, knowing that all of these restrictions are in place. And yeah, that's really what I'm thinking about it right now. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with everybody that you know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.